Hey, what's up, everyone? I forget what number this is, but I do have to admit that I missed a couple days on the vlog. It's been a busy couple days. I'm feeling pretty tired, worn out, and I guess that stuff happens. And yeah, so I'm not too happy about it, but my history and programs uh, usually have me beat myself up because of that. So I'm choosing not to do that and instead choosing to get back on the horse and keep doing it. It was a 90-day challenge, and that doesn't mean I still can't do 90 videos, you know? So there's no reason to quit just because you failed in one area or just didn't do anything. Or, sorry, not do anything, but just because you fail and don't hit your mark doesn't mean that you can't keep going. So some of the things that have I guess kept me from my goal is obviously myself and what I'm doing in this situation, but also just not sleeping well enough. Not getting the sleep I need to succeed, to feel fresh and things like that. So that's part of it. The and that what that does is that it kind of makes you feel stupid. Like, I hate to say that, but like, I feel dumb when I don't have enough sleep. I really feel like the frontal part of my brain just shuts down pretty significantly with lack of sleep, and so that's been my practice lately, is to try and get some more sleep. And what else? And then there's just been some growth within the company and my partners and us getting along on the same page on specific, really, on specific things in really big things. And communication is just so key. And what it really comes down to, I could go over all the examples and we could have a good conversation, but I just want to give you the best parts. And the best parts is you got to speak your truth all the time. You got to speak your truth. If you're not speaking your truth, then you're leaving it open to interpretation, and you're at risk of people not either understanding your message, or what ends up happening is you have a communication breakdown. So you always got to speak your truth. No matter what, you got to speak your truth. And speaking your truth is oftentimes uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good. Sometimes you have to have hard conversations. And that's just the nature of it. We all got to grow up and man up and do our thing, and have those hard conversations. And usually in the end, when you have these conversations, like, isn't this the pattern? Whenever you have those hard conversations, it's usually not as bad as what you thought it would be. you know it's almost never as bad as you think it would be. So that's kind of the thing I always forget, and then I always need to remember, is that the hard conversations, even though it feels cringeworthy inside and I don't want to do it, that it's better all, in the end. It's better for everyone in the end. I know my partners and I feel more connected now that we've had some tough conversations. I know in my own marriage, when we have hard conversations, we feel better about it, in the end. So have those hard conversations. The fear, courage doesn't feel good until it's already done. Courage doesn't feel good until you push through the fear. The fear is in having hard conversations that you may not be heard, or you might be offended, or that you might piss somebody else off, or that you might be the bad guy. And often that's the case, where you might be the bad guy, and you know what? You may be the bad guy or girl, but you got to take that risk and speak your truth. Otherwise, resentment builds, passive aggressive behavior builds, and then just toxic stuff just manifests inside you. And would you rather live with that toxin, or just get what you needed to get out, in the beginning? So, hard conversations, and get some sleep, for crying out loud. Oh, this is day before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving.